Thank you, Mama Visiting Manuel. May I ask the head of the Bacag Secretariat, Engineer Manuel Nobel, please take the roll call.
Present for today's private conference, our back chairman, Engineer Jose Wilson Manungsang, back members, Engineer David L. Panaganas, and Engineer Raymond Yones. For the technical working group, headed by Engineer Renal Barrera, Architect Ramilisit, and Engineer Marvin Nicolas. For the back secretariat, headed by yours truly, Engineer Manuel Levincito Jr., with the back secretariat members, Madam Josepina Manuel and Mr. Rolando Manuel. Since the majority of the back members are present, there is a quorum, sir.
Thank you very much, Sir Manny. Today's procurement activity is the private conference of 10 civil works project and 1 goods. The first civil works project with contract ID 24AI 0210, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay San Felipe, Binalonan, Pangasinan. The next, with contract ID 24AI 0211, construction of multipurpose building at Barangay Calaoagan, Laoac, Pangasinan. The third project with contract ID 24AI 0212, construction of multipurpose building at Lipay Elementary School, Barangay Lipay, Villasis, Pangasinan. Fourth project with contract ID 24AI 0213, construction of multipurpose building at Barangay Inmanduyan, Laoac, Pangasinan. The fifth project with contract ID 24AI 0214, construction of 2-story 4-classroom school building in Bacag Central School, Barangay Bacag, Villasis, Pangasinan. The next project with contract ID 24AI 0215, construction of slope protection along Sabangan River, Barangay Salpad-San, Felipe, San Nicolas, Pangasinan. Seventh project with contract ID 24AI 0216, construction of 2-story school building in Esmeralda Integrated School, Barangay Esmeralda, Balungao, Pangasinan. The project with contract ID 24AI 0217, construction of 2-story 4-classroom school building in Pangawan Integrated School, Barangay Pangawan, Villasis, Pangasinan. A ninth project with contract ID 24AI 0218, construction of 4-story 8-classroom school building in Natividad National High School, Barangay Poblacion East, Natividad, Pangasinan. Tenth project with contract ID 24AI 0128, construction of multipurpose building, Villasis, Pangasinan. And for the procurement of goods with contract ID 24GAI 010, procurement of diesel, unleaded, and turbo gasoline for use of DPWH Pangasinan 30 for the month of April and May 2024. This private conference is being conducted to give the prospective leaders a chance to clarify other issues relating to the contract and the project. However, attendance is not mandatory for the prospective bidders. At this point, may I call on the head of the technical working group, Engineer Renal Barrera, to discuss the eligibility, technical, and financial requirements of the contracts to be bid.
Yes, sir. We will discuss the eligibility, technical, and financial requirements of the contracts to be bid. Documents to be submitted by the bidders. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically/online. Bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in BDS ITB Clause 21 as per DEO 87 Series of 2020. Electronic submission and receipt of bids for the procurement of civil works contracts. All electronic bids must be sent to the email address electronic_pangasinan.dpwh.gov.ph. Each bidder shall submit one original copy of the first and second components of its bid. Checklist of technical and financial documents. For technical proposal, Class A documents, legal documents, valid proof of registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. For technical documents, statement of the prospective bidding of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract. Statement of the bidder's single or less completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid except under conditions provided under the rules. Special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security, if in the form of surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. The bid validity period and bid security validity period should be 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. The bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security enumerated below. For cash or cashiers or manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, and for bank draft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank, the amount of bid security should not be less than 2% of ABC. For surety bond carryable upon demand, issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, the amount of bid security should not be less than 5% of ABC. Project requirements. It shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel, for example, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foreman, to be assigned to the contract to be bid, with their complete qualification and experience state. The minimum years of similar experience for project manager, project engineer, and foreman should be 5 years. For the materials engineer should be DPWH accredited materials engineer 1. List of contractors' major pigment units, which are all released and are under purchase agreement supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment, pricing or value for the duration of the project, as the case may be, and original qualified omnibus sworn statement, and applicable, original notarized secretary's certificate in case of corporation, partnership or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For financial documents, the respective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity is included as follows. IFCC is equal to current assets minus current liabilities multiplied by 15 minus the value of unfinished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with the contract to be bid. For Class B documents, if applicable, Barangay Joint Venture Agreement, GVA, in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR, in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GVA in the instance that the bid is successful. For financial proposal, original of the signed and accomplished financial bid form and other documentary requirements under RA 9184, original of the signed bid prices and bill of quantities, value accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet, and cash flow by quarter. Criteria and procedure for detailed evaluation of bids post-qualification and award. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non- including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and must determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The box shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid prices which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. First one is completeness, no price and required item, non-complying, indicating a zero or a dash means free to the GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including non-applicable POQ, should be considered non-responsive. Arithmetical corrections. Bid prices in figures versus words prevails. Total price versus unit price per item, unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items, actual prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimates versus unit cost in POQ, latter prevails. If above ABC, non complying. Proposed qualification. Verification of the following legal requirements is needed. Licenses, certificates, permits, and non-inclusion in blacklist. For technical requirements, single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract. Key personnel, minimum work experience requirements should be satisfied. Availability and commitment of major construction equipment. Failure of the prospective bidder to state a complete technical description of the pledged equipment and the specific bidder's location, whether owned, leased, or under purchase agreement, shall result in the bidder's automatic post-disqualification for award of contract and forfeiture of its bid security for the 58 series of 2012. Performance in ongoing government and private contracts. Negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project or negative slippage of at least 10% in each of two or more contracts. Failure of the contractor to commence repair work and complete ongoing contracts in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificates of acceptance in the prescribed date after the receipt of notice of defects and failures. Substandard quality of works or unsatisfactory performance per contract term and conditions at the time of inspection. Liquidated damages currently imposed on the contractor. DEO 127, series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Authenticity and correctness of its security. For financial requirements, audited financial statements, especially current assets and liabilities, complete value of all outstanding or uncompleted works under ongoing and awarded contracts, updated NFCC versus ABC. Notes on the personnel and equipment requirements of the project. If a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidding and working on another project at the same time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that first, the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract, and second, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal and better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The bidder may propose a key technical personnel who's not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded the contract under bidding. This certification shall be included in the first envelope of the same bid. Also to be verified during post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged with the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected. If any equipment is not in the specified location, then the bidder shall be post-disqualified. Contract of award. The contract shall be awarded to the bidder as bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of the notice of award within the bid period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days of financial health in accordance with Section 37.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Common reasons for rejection of bids and eligibility and post-disqualification of bidder. Failure to submit original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission, indicating the name of the project, the procuring entity, and name of the contractor. Shorter bid validity and bid security penalty period. overlapping with basic equipment and committed key technical personnel. Fair to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form. Late submission of bid. Failure to submit supporting documents, for example, certification of availability of equipment, negative slippage in ongoing projects, negative 15% or more, or negative 10% in each of two or more projects, unsatisfactory sequence slating, incomplete projects of bid documents, either for technical and financial, authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. Kung single proprietor, signatory should be the owner or proprietor only. For corporation, or cooperative should be board secretary certificate and board resolution for the venture, joint venture resolution or agreement, or partnership as indicated with the articles of partnership. That's all.
Thank you. To further elaborate or discuss on the technical aspect of the project, the prescribed project, may I call on Architect Renolisi?
For the technical component of the project, contract ID number 24 ay 0210, contract name, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Felipe, Binalonan, Pangasinan. Scope of work, item description, construction of multipurpose building, involves construction of two-story building with roof deck at 0.40 meters elevation from NGL to JFL, built with concrete and masonry, with PWD ramp, with handrails, complete with electrical works, sanitary, plumbing works, finishing works, with glazed tiles at comfort room, with unglazed floor tiles at ground floor and second floor, with waterproofing at roof deck, with 4 air conditioned unit, with 4 6 LED solar light, with stainless signage to generator. Approved budget for the contract is 5,940,000 pesos. For the contract duration is 135 calendar days. For the next project, contract ID number 24EI0211, contract name, construction of multipurpose building at Barangay Calaoagan, Laoac, Pangasinan. For the scope of work, construction of multipurpose building, construction of two-story building with roof deck at 0.40 meters elevation from NGL to GFL, built with concrete and masonry, with PWD ramp, with handrails, complete with electrical works, sanitary, plumbing works, finishing works, with glazed tiles at CR, with unglazed floor tiles at ground floor and second floor, with waterproofing at roof deck, and with 4 air conditioned unit, with 4 sets LED solar light, with stainless signages and with generator. Approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 pesos, and for the contract duration 120 calendar days. For the next project, contract ID number 24EI0212, contract name, construction of multipurpose building at Lipay Elementary School, Barangay Lipay, Villasis, Pangasinan. Scope of work and item description, construction of covered court, the dimension of 20 meters by 15 meters with electrical power and lighting fixtures. Approved budget for the contract is 4,975,000 pesos, and for the contract duration is 150 calendar days. The next project, contract ID number 24EI0213, contract name, construction of multipurpose building at Barangay Inmanduyan, Laoac, Pangasinan. For the scope of work, construction of multipurpose building, it involves construction of two-story building with roof deck at 0.60 meters elevation from NGL to JFL, built with concrete and masonry, with PWD ramp, with handrails, complete with electrical works, sanitary, plumbing works, finishing works, with glazed tiles at CR, with unglazed floor tiles at ground floor and second floor, with waterproofing at roof deck, and with 7 air conditioned units, with 10 sets LED solar light, with stainless signages, with generator, 10 sets heavy duty industrial electric fan, with fence with a length of 39 meters length. Approved budget for the contract is 7,425,000 pesos, and for the contract duration is 145 calendar days. So the next project, contract ID number 24AI0214, contract name, construction of two-story four-classroom school building in Bacag Central School at Barangay Bacag, Villasis, Pangasinan. For the scope of work, item description, construction, multipurpose building, two-story building with roof deck at 0.60 meters elevation from NGL to GFL, built with concrete and masonry with PWD ramp, handrails complete with electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, finishing works with glazed tiles at CR with unglazed floor tiles at ground floor and second floor with waterproofing at roof deck with seven. The school building and for clarification. Yes. The approved budget for the contract is 14,427,500 pesos, and for the contract duration 195 calendar days.
Thank you, DPWH. Now, may I call on Engineer Marvin Nicolas to discuss the remaining projects.
Morning, sir. So the next project is contract ID number 24AI 0215. The contract name, construction of slope protection along Sabangan River, Barangay Salpad to San Felipe, San Nicolas, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item description, construction of revetment with sheet pipe, steel sheet piles with a length of 490 millimeters. The budget for the contract, 99 million pesos. The contract duration, 284 calendar days. The next project with the contract ID number 24AI0216. The contract name, construction of three-story four-classroom school building in Esmeralda Integrated School, Barangay Esmeralda, Balungao, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item description, construction of two-story four-classroom school building, construction of three-story four-classroom school building with micropile foundation, 9.5 meters by 23 meters dimension with ramp, 0.4 meters elevation from NVL to FFL, mostly built with concrete and masonry with ramp with ribbon, parallel on concrete gutter, and complete with electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, ventilation, water pump, water pumping, and fire protection system. With security drills for corridor access, etc. The hand washing facility. With sanding, without fire escape, without glazed and unglazed tiles, without concrete masonry planning, without ventilating equipment, without system. Backward budget for the contract, 4,407,500 pesos. The contract duration, 195 calendar days. The next project with the contract number 24AI0217. The contract name, construction of two-story four-classroom school building in Calaoagan Integrated School, Barangay Pangawan, Villasis, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item description, construction of two-story four-classroom school building, construction of two-story four-classroom school building with micropile foundation, 5.5 meters by 23 meters with ramp, 0.4 meters elevation from NVL to FFU, mostly with concrete and masonry, and the lower half with or concrete gutter and electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, ventilation, water pumping, and protection system. Security guards for corridor at second floor, with powerhouse facility, without ceiling, without fire escape, without glazed and robust styles, without carpet, no comfortability, without ventilated kapal, without saffron, without metal chairs, without water closet, and without having the water. The upper budget for the contract, 11,040,000 pesos. The contract duration, 125 calendar days.
For your proceed, Engineer Nicolas, let us, there is some clarification of what Engineer David Balaganas from Contract ID.
Contract ID 0215. Let us check the approved budget for the contract. 99 million. I think minus 3.5% is 96,500,000. Let's check this out. 2%, 3%, 26%. 100 million. So it's 3.5 and 2%. So 2% is 98. It's now the 32%. Yung 21 rin, buwan sa
Was correct, Elvis?
Need lang. Kung sino naman, yung kapag dito naman,
Vision. General Nicolas, please proceed with the next project.
So the next project with the contract ID number 24AI 0218. The contract name, construction of 4-story, 8 classroom school building in Natividad National High School, Barangay Poblacion East, Natividad, Pangasinan. The scope of work or item description, construction of 4-story, 8 classroom school building, construction of 10-story, 8 classroom school building on microfile foundation, mostly built with concrete and masonry, with Hira with handrails, parapet wall on concrete gutter, and complete with electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, ventilation, water pumping, and fire protection system. With fire escape with security doors for corridor at second floor, third, fourth floor, 0.45 innovation from Indy era to GFL will have washing facility for and glass tiles at 8 classroom, 4 corridors, and CR with CCTV. The approved budget for the contract, 27,860,000 pesos. The contract duration, 245 calendar days. And for the receipt and opening of bids, the contract of 24AI 0210, 24AI 0211, 24AI 0212, 24AI 013, and 24AI 0214, and language 24AI 0215, 24AI 0216, 24AI 0217, and 24AI 0218 on April 16, 2020 for at conference room, Villasis, Pangasinan. For DPWH edit portal, electronic bids underscore original third at dpwh.gov.ph. For Livestream YouTube account, https://www.youtube.com/DEO. For contract ID number 24AI0128, re-advertise. For the receipt and opening of bids, April 16, 2024, Pangasinan, DPWH Conference Room, Tumana, Rosales, Pangasinan. And for DPWH edit portal, electronic bids underscore Pangasinan third dpwh.gov.ph. And for YouTube account, https://www.youtube.com/dpwh-pangasinan3.deo.
Thank you, Engineer.
That's all. Thank you.
Boots.
The goods contract ID number 24 GEI 10 contract name procurement of diesel unleaded and turbo gasoline for use of DPWH Pangasinan DEO for the month of April and May 2024. Scope of work 24,000 liters diesel fuel, 6,000 liters unleaded gasoline, 10,000 liters turbo diesel. Approved budget for the contract is 2,570,570 and 140 pesos. Contract duration is 30 calendar days. Amount for the opening of receipt and opening of bids will be on April 15, 2024, 9:30 AM, DPWH Conference Room. And for the Facebook account, it's https:/www.facebook.com/DPWH Pangasinan 3rd DEO Bac. That's all for the notes.
Thank you, for public details, the respective leaders, and the minutes of this meeting conference, updated request, not later than 9 days. So, are there more issues and concerns before we will end this, meeting conference? There is problem and we uh, the objection that hereby declare meeting conference be adjourned. And let's be back at 9:30 a.m. for the opening of weeks.